Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I wanted to do a video that I'd done quite a while back, but I just wanted to do like an updated version because if I had videos like this when I needed them, I mean they would have been so beneficial to me. So I'm going to be talking about how to reduce stress and anxiety, but also how to not get rid of, because I think it's very much a subject that I should talk about, but how to deal and cope with mental health and things like that. I think with everything that's going on in the world currently, these videos are just amazing. Like, if I could help at least one person, then I've done a good job. And as I say, like, if I had videos like this when I needed them, they would have been absolutely inspirational and amazing. So I've got my notepad, as always, my I'm really busy notepad from Sainsbury's, if anyone is interested. So I'm gonna just go through a list of all stuff that helps me. I really struggle with my mental health, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I think mental health is something that should be talked about more, and people should have the confidence and feel like they are able to talk about these things, because otherwise they just escalate into we all know what. So absolutely, I'm a big advocate for talking about your mental health. So I'm not ashamed to say that I've had mental health issues in the past, and this is not always mental health, oh she wants to say commit suicide. That's not always what it means. Like, mental health can be a range of different things: anxiety, stress, worrying, all things like that. So I'm going to go through some tips and ideas of what can help you reduce your stress, anxiety, worries, and just feel better about your mental health in general. So my first tip is to have a work-life balance. Now, at my old job, I got into a habit of coming in early and staying late to finish tasks and get things done, because I had so much to do. And at my new job, for about a month and a half, I got back into that same habit, and I was coming in early and staying late. And part of the reasons why I left my old job was because it was really affecting my mental health, and I got to a point where I ended up hating the job because of a lot of things, but things like that contributed to it. So have a work-life balance. Don't come in early and don't stay late if you don't need to. Obviously, if you've got an important task you need to finish, or you need to sort something out, then obviously I'm not saying don't do your job, but you need to start having a work-life balance. I was just getting to a point where I was coming in early and staying late every day, and I woke up one day and I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. So even now in my new job, I force myself to leave on time, and to obviously not come in late, but to come in for when I start. And you'll be surprised how much this actually has an impact on you. It's ridiculous. You need to have time for yourself and not bring your work home with you. That's really important. Once you leave work, you finished work, don't start worrying about work when you're at home, because this is what I was doing a lot. I was worrying about work, oh my god, I've got to get this done, and I would lay awake at night and really worry, because I'm quite a worrier in general, and I could not stop thinking about something until I sort it out. And I'd even lay there and be like, right, you can't do anything about it now, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, what can you do? You can't do anything, nothing. I'd say that to myself, but I would still lay there worrying. But what is that going to achieve? Nothing. So this is why I feel like having a work-life balance is so important. It has a real big impact on your brain, trust me, and you will start to notice over time. Maybe not straight away, but you'll sleep better at night, which again has a big impact on how you are. Talking of sleeping, my suggestion is to go to bed at a sensible time. Now, I'm going to sound like a boring old lady here, but trust me, going to bed by 10 o'clock is actually like a dream. Firstly, you get a good night's sleep. You get like over 8 hours. Great. You don't wake up feeling tired, jet lag, like laggy, moody. Like, it's going to take a while for your body to get into a routine and settle in and fall asleep at that time. But trust me, eventually you will be tired enough to go to bed at that time and your body will naturally shut down. I'm definitely an advocate for going to bed early and actually getting a proper night's sleep, and actually winding down before bed. So coming off your phone at least half an hour before bed. Now how I do this is I've got on my iPhone, on the alarm settings, there's a bedtime thing, and I set the time that I want to go to bed and wake up, and 30 minutes before I'm due to go to bed it pings me a reminder saying get ready for bed. In that time, get off your phone, come off social media, and you will see an improvement. Trust me, it stops clogging up your brain, and you just need to relax and wind down and not be, if you're constantly on your phone and stuff like that, your brain's constantly alert and it doesn't have a chance to wind down and relax. This is why I also don't agree with people that fall asleep with the TV on. Like, my boyfriend does this a lot. Like, your brain is not having the chance to relax and unwind like it should. It's still focusing on other things. How are you gonna expect to have a good night's sleep and wake up not tired if your brain is doing all that? So yeah, definitely, sorry, my nose is running, try, like, even if it's just for half an hour, staying off your phone. Drinking more water. It's really hard, I know, but trust me, if you drink more water you'll stay more hydrated and more like active and productive throughout the day, and you'll find that you'll be more prepped and that ready to go, and you'll actually get things done that you were worrying about, and you won't then worry, if that makes sense. I then have a suggestion that maybe, like, is something as bad as it seems? A lot of the time things always seem worse than they actually are. I do highly recommend, sorry, my nose is really running, I do highly recommend having a little notepad of things that you're worrying about. Write down what you're can't speak. Write down what you're worrying about, and you'll actually realise it's not always as bad as it seems. Write down what your issues are and what can you do to improve them, sort them out. Sometimes it's beneficial to have a little notepad by your bed, so if you wake up in the night and you've got all these things on your mind, just write them down, and trust me, you'll start to feel a lot better. Now, next one is so vital, so important. Take some personal time to yourself. I am all for a self-care Sunday, like, even if it's just one day a week or half an hour like a week. If that's all you can put in, then fine. Take some self-care time. Run yourself a nice bath, do some meditation, do something for you that's gonna help you relax. Even you could have all these things that you've got to do. Take time out to yourself. Trust me, it will really help you, like, relax, think about your thoughts and how you want to actually proceed and go forward. Trust me, nice bath always works. My next thing is, now a lot of people think this is like bogus, but when you actually start looking into it, it's a real damn thing. Like, so manifestation, I mean, I'm all for manifestation, and I know some people are really like, not real, blah blah blah, but when you think positive thoughts, positive things happen. When you think negative thoughts, negative things happen. Like, the more you think negatively, the more negative things are going to happen, and we all bloody know that that is absolutely true. If you're thinking negatively, you know those days where you're like, oh, like it all just happens at once. Yeah, it's because you're thinking about all these negative things. So manifestation is 100% a thing, and you should definitely all try it. Look it up, and literally it will go change your life. Go and read the book called The Secret, and it will change your life. Honestly, trust me. Next, sorry, I promise I've got like 3 more things because I'm aware this video, I can chat, like, I'm aware. So the next thing is to, wherever possible, I know it's not always easy, trust me, like, I know, talk to other people about your mental health. It's so important to talk to people, even if you only talk to somebody about one small thing. Trust me, that will help. And I know people are like, oh, I don't want to burden other people with my worries, because what's a worry for me isn't really a worry for them. When you talk to people, I can't tell you the relief you will feel afterwards. And sometimes, like, when you talk to people, they help you realise that it might not be as bad as you think, and there is a solution that you just can't think of, and you need another brain to come up with these solutions and ideas. Like, trust me, talking to people is the biggest, like, problem solver there could ever be. I do reckon, I'm a big advocate for talking about your mental health, but I am of the opinion that if more people talked about their mental health, there would be a lot less suicides and all cases of things like this. I know it's hard to talk to people, like, I really do. I do get it, like, I've been there, like, I know it's hard. You got to gain the courage to talk to someone. But just taking that one step, that one little step to talk to someone, even if it's about something little, trust me, your confidence will then grow to talk about other things. And if you don't want to talk to somebody you know, or your friends or your family, the NHS actually do counselling sessions on the NHS. Just go to your doctor and they will refer you to a counsellor. So if you don't want to talk to somebody you know, there is that option as well. And the NHS provide good services for that. So there's always that. I know there's a lot of mental health websites you can go on and talk to someone. There's phone numbers that you can call, and it's completely anonymous. Nobody knows who you are. They don't know anything about you, and you can literally talk to them and they will give you as much advice as you want. So I will try and link a few of those in the description below, but they're definitely helpful, absolutely amazing. Go to the gym, start a hobby, and it will really, like, relax you, take your mind off things, give you something to focus on. I mean, isn't that amazing? Like, exercise has changed people's mental health. I just think that's absolutely amazing. And finally, I know I've rambled on, maybe, like, set yourself some goals of things that you want to achieve going forward, just so you have something to focus on, because I often find that your worries and stresses are of things that you feel like you're not going to achieve, you're never going to get it done, you're never going to do this. Well, set yourself a goal. Like, if you want to pay off a credit card, you're worrying about paying off a credit card, set yourself a goal to pay it off by a certain month, and then you know that you've got to purely focus on that until it's achieved. And trust me, you'll probably achieve it, and then you'll be like, oh, I know I can do this, what was I worrying about? So I'm definitely an advocate for setting yourself goals, writing yourself big motivational goals, and go achieve your dreams. Like, go and get what you want, go achieve your dreams. Just, the world is yours, honestly, you can do whatever you want. But they are just some, I mean, I wrote 2 pages, that is just some of my ideas. But trust me, there's so much you can do. And as I say, even if I've just helped one person, that would mean the absolute world to me. Because if I had a video like this motivating me and telling me to get my bum in gear, you can do this, you are amazing, it would have meant the world to me. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please give it a massive thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all on Sunday for my next video. Go and do great things. Bye.